Guys, what's going on? Your boy AMAR here. Gonna do a little bit of a different review today. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna shut this radio off here because it's really conflicting with my stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do a review 1 year later, 2017 Cadillac Escalade. Do I regret it? How much did I pay? Was it worth it? A real uncut review. Okay, so let's get down to it. 2017 Cadillac Escalade. I bought this vehicle out in Quebec. Everybody knows Escalade is the #1 gangster, pimp, daddy, you know, one of the most best trucks on the market. You know, pull up at an Escalade, it's gonna make a statement. A couple things, you know, when people see a black on black Escalade with tinted windows pulled up and it's riding on rims, people think a deal's gonna go down or something's gonna go down. That's the reputation it has. It's always gonna have. And that's a reputation that, you know what, some people like. They want that attention, they want that gangsterness, so that's a little personal thing there. Okay, 2017 Escalade's 100K. Okay, I don't care which way you skin the cat, who you buy it from, what dealer, all that bullshit. Bought it brand new, 100K. All right, now this vehicle in 1 year has lost over 20,000 bucks. So right off the bat, negative factor. Take the drew 100 grand out of my account. Basically threw 20,000 bucks in the garbage. That's with any vehicle. GM vehicles depreciate more than anything. Everybody knows that. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise to me, but that's one of the downsides. It's a great looking truck, beautiful. Okay, it's very similar to the Chevy Tahoes and Yukon Denali's and all that stuff. So if you're pulling up in a Tahoe and a Yukon, all that stuff, body-wise the same. Just the different contours are going to be the headlights, so which you're going to... No, actually, headlights are the same. If you realize the headlights of this thing, the way they're cut out has the same cuts in a Yukon. So you could get mistaken easily. Tahoes are more different. They go straight across. And one of the other things that they got that I don't really like is this big-ass headlight, tail light on the back. It reminds me of the old 1940s and 50s and 60s Cadillacs, Bel Airs. All the old DeVilles had a really long ass tail light. Cadillac ran out of Diaz. You know, it's like a thing. You know, the world, everybody wants to go forward, but Cadillac's going back. Great SUV, rides great. The rims that came on it were these 22-inch black rims. They're ugly. Took them off. Tucked some nice 24-inch chrome swirls on this bad boy. 295, 35, 24, done correct. Right off the bat, you know this is black. Shitload of dust on it. Now, do I regret buying this? Not really, because right now it's still pretty current. Okay, I got the black on black in there. Okay, black on black. All right, it's got the captain chairs and all that good stuff. Okay, but one thing, guys, I want you to be aware is that if you buy a Cadillac or a Chevy Tahoe, the seats in the back are shit. That's how much legroom you got there. It's not a hell of a lot. Doesn't got much legroom whatsoever. So you got to be a 100-pound broad or woman with a zero waist sitting in the back of this thing, or really small kids. Otherwise, you got no room. Cadillac just threw these 2 seats in the back so they can get that market of the 7-passenger people. Got the baby seat hookups in the top. I don't know what baby's gonna seat can be sitting in the back if you're one cruel ass parent. So I think Cadillac, what they did, they just threw it in there. And that's one thing that pissed me off. Another thing is, look at the seats that are in this thing. I remember the old Cadillac Escalades, they had nice, juicy, comfy seats in the back, like a sofa at home. Now Cadillac went out and cheaped out and they put these go-kart seats. So these seats are so flat, they're so skinny. They're using cheap leather. That's one thing it's one thing I hate about that. You're gonna pay all this money, 100 grand, and they're giving you these shitty seats. There's not much meat on them, okay? So that's one negative factor. Trim-wise, let's go to the panels here. The panels are pretty boring. Now, I don't know if that's leather or a leather remake. It's got a little bit of wood trim. You know, pretty basic panels. Similar Tahoe, all the same. I bought the WeatherTech mats, okay? Memory seating. A little about the interior. Let's have a look at the interior here. I'm gonna get in here. Okay, interface is nice. Really fancy schmancy. Okay. Nice Cadillac here. You turn the accessory on. No remote, so it won't let me do a lot of things. Okay. Navigation, nice juicy steering wheel. It's got no sunroof. I don't know why Cadillac wouldn't put this in a sunroof. You spend 100 grand. You might as well charge me 102 and put a friggin' screen in there. That's one thing that ticked me off. Finally, GM, finally, after 10, 12 years of bringing Escalades out, you guys finally put a push button in. Thank you. All the people sitting in that big high-rise in Detroit, Michigan, all you General Motor Cadillac engineers, I have to tell you guys, for the last 12 years, you guys are the stupidest, dumbest idiots, jerks, waste of time, waste of money, idiots, dumbasses, kick yourself in the ass. But finally, you've now redeemed yourself. You put a push start in. So now, when you pull up beside a Range Rover or a exotic vehicle, or even some Hyundais, you can still push start now and not look like a total jerk in front of your friends by pulling a big honking key and sticking it in the ignition. So hands off to you, Cadillac. It only took you 12 years. And if you're watching GM, because I know you do, because you always comment on my stuff, sorry I had to use some language, but I tell it like it is because I don't give biased opinions. Nice navigation now. I'm going to come out of the thing because it's smoking hot. Now, do I regret buying this? I don't regret buying it because it's only a year old. So right now when I'm pulling up and I cut the wheels and I pull up to any function and I'm pimping out this Caddy, people know that, okay, your daddy's here because you're driving a nice new Caddy. Like I said, depreciation value is going to be there because you bought a vehicle. It's going to go down in a year. You know that? But ride, comfort, all new technology, totally smooth, great ride, great handling. They sharpen up the looks. When I see it at the auto show, I wasn't a fan, but now I am. Beautiful lights when the vehicle starts up. Nice LED strips down there, and the bottom Cadillac is nice. Okay, I don't regret it, but I did lose 20 grand out of my bank. But it's a game, big boys world, guys. Go big, go big, or go home. If you're gonna ride like a gangster, if you're gonna show off to your friends, you're gonna have to spend money. You're gonna have to lose it, okay? If you want to be conservative like a baked potato with salt and pepper, and then go buy a Hyundai or a Kia with a 10-year warranty, drive around with your wife and kids in a golden retriever all crammed into a little wagon and have no status. So, you know what? I'm enjoying it. So I recommend go out, buy this Caddy, buy it, lease it, borrow it off your friend, do whatever you want to do. It's AMAR from Hilliard Rim Lines. Comment below, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Guys, you got an Instagram, start showing some support, okay? I'm giving you these videos. Go down there and push like. 2017 Caddy. Do I regret it? I don't know.